well-tested team or the better rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's low. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They start this playoff game with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense starts with a short field. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they're running on the toss. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Price. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They're trying to run it with the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Hand off to the right side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Designed quarterback run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Handoff running right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To the air. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. This winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks into open space. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Gonna run it. It's Love. He's in the clear.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's low. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great connection there for 6 points. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Breaks free. And here he goes. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Press coverage now from these DBs. They'll run here on third and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now on comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by 5.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. The field goal is good. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And here's the return now from midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
The offense really clicking here. On the run, it's Hughes. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This passing game is still on fire. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down, is still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. onslaught in the backfield. It's low. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Back to pass. It's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. And it's all in way downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Second and very short, it's really football 101. Ultimately, this pass fails, but why not go deep against that light secondary? It's really a numbers game. That could eventually pay off.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Extending the play now. Into the end zone. Has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the quarterback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, he gets inside the 10 to set up a 1st and goal.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. I don't think he got in. The big guys up front just walling him off.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that 1st down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. It's an option look. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got the first and still going. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On the toss play, runner moving left. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball handed off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. A A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the run, it's Love. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's in the clear. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Important second down play coming up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Grinding away on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. Now here he goes. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.